Hello, team. Here I am just in my exercise clothes, and my mind is going a million miles a minute. So, I want to just give you a little review about the Leader Summit and what it was like. So, there was very little hype. There were hardly any signs. There was like such minimal care taken in the hype and so much care taken in the meat of helping us. It was really amazing. And here's what happened. Those of us that went to that summit, they did an exercise that I challenged some of you leaders to do, where we talked about where we just brainstormed as groups. Okay, so they made us mix up, so we weren't sitting by people we always know, and in groups we brainstormed what was the role of the stylist, what was the role of a leader, and what was the role of corporate. And what that did for us is it helped us all together vent to corporate about what we needed them to hear. And Lisa Schmidt was like, we are taking every single one of these posters you've made back to home office. We're going to talk about every single thing. We worked together to consolidate the same things everybody said. And it was like closure. It was like, finally, we feel like we've gotten to say our piece about what has been hard, what we have needed them to do. And they were so humble about taking it. And then what they did is they did exercises for us and said, okay, what's different about the last time you were really excited about this and now? And they had these 5 panelists up there, like someone about VIP, someone about enrolling, someone about, I don't remember all the categories. I have the notes, but and each and every single one of them talked about believing. And before they did that, before they answered it, they said, when they asked us what's different. And you know what it took for me, honestly? Do you want to know the last time I felt really thoroughly, completely excited about the potential of Color Street? Was in the very first few months of it. That's the last time. And I have it's totally my fault. I have like totally succumbed to feelings of inadequacy and fear for all of these years. And I couldn't believe how powerful that thought was, of just belief in the product and belief in the process. And even though I've had like evidence all around me that shows that it's something to believe in, I just haven't personally felt that until this weekend again. And it wasn't because it was all hyped up, and it wasn't but it was because of the actual care and responsiveness, and also the trust. I've never had to sign a non-disclosure agreement where if I share anything that they told us, they could terminate me, until this trip. Because they were like, we need you guys to know the plan and the logic behind it. And although there was nothing ground shaking or anything like that, there was something that happened with the with just the way all of us were able to just get closure to our frustration and say, okay, now we feel heard. Whatever happens, happens. I've got this in my lap. What am I going to do with it? What now? And before we even went to the conference, I was thinking about what I could do. And here is what I thought would be fun. I want to challenge our team to nail 1,000 people without any sales expectations. And here's why. The fun for me returns when I show somebody the nails for the first time and they're like, wait, what? Did I blink? Like, what just happened? Like, that is so fun. I love vendor events for that reason. And they shared a survey that they did with us where they asked a bunch of nail polish users or whatever what brands they think of when they think of nail polish. And only 4% of them even recognized Color Street's name. So there is a lot of people out there who still have never even tried this, have never heard of it, have never experienced it. And so here's what I want to do. Our team group is dead because there are just so many groups. In fact, they talked about consolidating groups again, like up to our presidential people, and then turning into our smaller teams into chats. And so I really want to streamline. So can you give me some feedback on this? I just really feel like Facebook is sucking our momentum. It had worked for so long and was so amazing for so long, but there is just not, it's just, one of the stylists there said something like they feel like Facebook's going to be like MySpace in about 5 years. Like it's there, but nobody uses it. And so I was recently introduced to a different app called Band. Let me know if any of you have ever used it. It's kind of like your news feed on social media, except it's like a group news feed without anything else in it. I don't know how to describe it. My daughter's theater group uses it for the play she's in, for just the parents that are in that. So like you can do a post, right, where you're asking everybody a question, or they can attach files where it's like, okay, here's the cast list, here's the calendar. Anyway, it's just nice that it's not mixed with social media where it's easy to get distracted. Like I've probably wasted like one whole year of the last 5 years just scrolling Facebook mindlessly, and just what a waste, right? But okay, that was a side note. I want to find a good way to communicate. And I don't know if the Facebook group is it, but okay, this challenge about nailing 1,000 people. All I want you to do is put a toozy on somebody and ask him if you can take a picture of it, of their hand, not their face. I don't want you to ask for the phone number. You don't even have to know their name. If they want your info, I want you to be prepared with a little slip of paper or a business card if you feel like it, that says your name and your website and your phone number, and that's it. And just say, that's fine. If you want to contact me and get some, that's great, but that's not my goal here. I just want people to try it and really let go of that need to get a sale and just enjoy the fun. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Every entry, every picture of a hand that's posted, I'm going to spin my little prize wheel. I don't know if you guys remember my prize wheel. And give a gift to the people who participated that day. So I may not actually go on every night to spin the wheel, but I will keep track of like, okay, on Tuesday, these 8 people submitted one, and I'll do it for Tuesday. And then Wednesday, these 10 people submitted one, and I'll do a thing for them. And so I may only do it once a week just so I can really, so I don't drop the ball on it and know that I have it planned. But I just want us to have tons of fun and remember what it's like. If you need Tuesdays, I have plenty. Nobody needs to spend any money for this. Just ask me for some Tuesdays. I will send you some, and so you can participate. Okay, and then I want you all to know that I've never earned an incentive trip. I'm a founding stylist, and I've always let my fear just keep my productivity at a minimum. And I have 14 points, and you need 45, and this is the last month. But I've made a plan, and I am going to work till March 31st at 11:59:59 Central Time to earn Jamaica. My plan is to enroll 9 people and help each of them reach 1,000 PV by the end of the month. If I do that, I can arrange them into Platinum Stylist teams and go to Jamaica with my husband. So that's going to be my focus. But for them to each sell $1,000 PV, I'm going to make a chart of 25 $40 orders. That's what it takes to get 25 $40 orders this month. I want to challenge all of us to do this. I'm going to, even though I would get Jamaica without doing it, if I was able to do 9, get in nine teammates who were excited to get started, I still want to do it because I want to see what it takes. I want to see what it takes. And I want to know that it's doable, right? Like, I believe it. I believe I can get 25 $40 orders if I work hard. One of the things that those 5 panelists said that was so powerful, like Tamara Sweezy is someone who was on the stage last year for like 6 different things, like promoting leaders, enrolling, and sales. And she was just like amazing at it. And somebody was saying, sometimes we hear people say, man, that stylist just gets all the sales and all the enrollees. And they're like, actually, you just need to replace those words. That stylist worked for all of those sales. She asked for all of those sales. And I mean, it was almost like they were bursting into tears, like, yes, like I'm putting so much work into this. And I really have not ever put in consistent hard work. And that is just I've like just been like, oh, this is enough. This is enough for me that I'm working for. But the thing is it's not enough. I'm just curious to see what I can do. I'm curious to see what I can do because my kids are all in school. Not everybody has the same circumstances, right? But so I figured out that if I enroll someone who reaches 1,000 PV by the end of the month, let me get my page. They will earn $250, first of all, base commission, right? Oh, whoops, my daughter's notebook. They will earn $250 of base commission. They will earn $50 of a jumpstart bonus, $150 in rank bonuses. Okay. So plus $140, I believe, extra in bonus enhanced commission. Is it 5? What is 5%? 1%. Oh, $50 extra in enhanced commission. So that is so it's like $500. They will earn $500 if they spend $150 on their kit with shipping and work for 25 sales. If they are working a job for $15 an hour, then that means that they would need to work 32 hours to earn the same amount of money. So Monday through Friday for the rest of March, 32 hours is about 95 minutes a day, an hour and a half a day. So if they can work an hour and a half a day, that doesn't guarantee that they're going to make that money. But if they're that consistent, if I'm that consistent, I just want to see what can happen. And I want to offer some fun incentives for you all that are just here. Let's all see if we can get 25 $40 orders by the end of March. And wouldn't that be so fun? So one of the things that some of them said was, oh gosh, this is really long. That they went through the orders, right? So now we have this new core catalog that has some really beautiful shades in it that are new, some really popular shades that are back, like Shangri-La and Underground Magic. They're amazing. Plus petites and our best sellers, so people with small fingers can enjoy those Tokyo Lights and Beijing Beauties. And just you can just look up past orders and what they ordered and say, hey, just send an email and say, we have a new catalog and I see that you loved At the Plaza. I want you to try this. What did they call it? Oh, there's one that's, oh, it's so pretty. I wish I knew, remember what it's called. Anyway, they have one similar to At the Plaza, but even more beautiful. And if you want, you can even offer an incentive. Like, for example, if you decide to spend more than $50, I'll refund your shipping for you. Or if you decide to spend more than $75, I'll refund your shipping to you. Or anything like that. You can just say, I would love to send you a, what was I going to say? Twosies, right? You can send them a couple of accent packs. Or you can just ask for it and not offer anything. Just say, hey, if you're interested, I can help you pick something to do a buy 3, get 1 free order. And now with the prices the way they are, you cannot get a buy 3, get 1 free order for less. Like, it's $39 is the cheapest one. So getting those $40 orders is doable. And that doesn't even count the lipsticks or the lip glosses or the cheeks that are on their way, right? So anyway, so my challenges. We're going to nail 1,000 people as a team. We're going to, if you want to have fun, and we're going to, every single one of us is going to try for that $1,000 PV, just for the sake of momentum, just for the sake of knowing we can do it, right? And I want you to follow up with me about enrolling 9 new people and helping them to gain that momentum. And so, yeah, here we go. It was a really fabulous event, and I want you to know that I'm available to you. So please, I will give myself working hours. So if I don't get back to you right away, just so that I can stay a human, while still seeing what I can do with this. Cause that's always my biggest fear is I'm like, I don't want this to take over my life. It feels like it just takes over everybody's life if they work hard at it. And, so yeah, I'm just going to do some experiments, guys. I'm going to see what this can do. I'm going to see what I can do. Want to see what you can do? I'm excited. Guys, all we're doing is just showing people fun nail polish, and then if they want to buy it, great. And if they don't, great. We're just showing people, and it's so fun. So anyway, you guys are fabulous. Text me, ask me questions. I will do my very best to help you with my limited knowledge, but I will try. I really will. And one of you a long time ago asked me to help you design a punch card for her grandma's home that she was in, and I told you I would do it, and then I completely spaced it. Please remind me who asked me that. And let me know if you still need me to do that. And I'm very sorry that I completely dropped the ball on that for you. And if there's anybody who earned a prize that I have not sent you, please call me out on it. Please. I used to have an assistant and now I don't. So please, I never intend to shortchange people. I love giving things away, right? Trisha's always telling me that my love language is gift giving, and I think it's true. But I'm also working on organization and not being a space cadet. So please call me out. Say, you were supposed to send me 20 sets. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. Here's my inventory. Pick them. So anyway, you guys are awesome. Sorry, this is 20 minutes, but here we go. It's a new world.